gawin, isang pangarap, isang tagumpay. Yeah, gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga, nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin, isang pangarap, isang tagumpay. Yeah, gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga, nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na subok, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Para sa'yo, ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Yeah, ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo.
Back here in the Divine Light Academy sa Las Piñas City sa ating continuing coverage for season number 3 ng Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, ang Liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. On to game number 2 of our 5-game schedule. Ngayong Sabado, kakatapos nga lang ng 18 under division matchup between Malabon and Taytay, where Taytay coming up with that victory. 14 under naman is coming right up, and of course we'll finish off our Saturday with a matchup between the Quezon Junior Huskers and the makabagong San Juan Mighty Warriors. Good afternoon once again sa inyong lahat. I'm Mendiar. Kasama pa rin Coach Anton De Los Reyes. And Coach Anton, what a ball game we saw earlier. Talagang bakbakan for teams that are at the bottom of the standings wanting to get out of that bottom cellar.
One-on-one affair. But before anything, good afternoon everyone. Welcome to Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Great to still be working with you, Jaime.
Of course, we will still be with CJ Ang, ang ating resident courtside reporter dito sa ating Junior MPBL. Match at hand nga natin is the 14 under North Division matchup, still between Malabon and Taytay. And as always, we have to speak about the performances of the teams in their previous ball games, beginning with the boys from the Malabon NYBL Ballers. Both teams are actually coming off losses, and that was a tough one para sa Malabon.
Tough one indeed. Lost to Valenzuela 67-71 back in August 30th. 39% shooting, medyo nanlamig doon ang Malabon bright spot. 51 rebounds compared to 46. So something that they're going to bank on again is their rebounding. And also, of course, MC Mejorado averaging 9.8 points per game, 3.5 assists per ball game here in Season 3.
Let's see if MC can hammer out a victory para dito sa Malabon. Dito naman tayo sa kabila. Talking about the Taytay Hamaka Health Forum with Doc Atoie. Also coming off with that loss. What went wrong in that ball game?
Lost to Cavite in that game. 60-65 was the score. Masakit doon yung fourth quarter. Only 15 points para dito sa Taytay. 21 for Cavite. Rebounding also 36 kontra to 56. So talaga mahirap manalo pagka ganyang kalaki ang disparity sa points and rebounds. Daniel Reyes, 7.8 points per game, 3 assists per ball game, is someone that they're going to look to for points and ball distribution.
Malaman na nga natin who among these two teams will be able to bounce back dito sa kanilang pagkatalo. Let's head over to Dancel Santiago to introduce our starting five.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are back for another exciting basketball action here at Divine Light Academy, Las Piñas City, as we bring you the continuation of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 3 ang Liga ng Bawat Batang Pilipino. It's the second game of today's schedule featuring the 14 under of Malabon NYBL Bowlers versus the Taytay Hamaka Health Forum with Atoie. We are live on our official Facebook page and YouTube channel of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Now let us meet the starters, beginning with Malabon NYBL Bowlers. At guard number 5, Earl Clarito. Also guard number 15, Cas Javier. At 4, number 27, Itzan Ramos. Also 4, number 18, Asido Santos. Playing center, number 17, Joshua Valdez. Head coach, Sportster Bumbo. Assisted by Jetro Escoto, Lemuel Cazorna, Luis Aguila. Team manager, Bobot Clarito. Team owner, Butch Arimando. Now let us meet the starters from your Taytay Hamaka Health Forum with Atoie. At guard number 29, Daniel Reyes. Also guard number 1, Lawrence Enco. At 4, number 21, Kino Gutierrez. Also 4, number 71, Sipen Doruelo. Playing center, number 11, Juan Sagorda. Head coach Al Baltazar, assisted by Obi Laruscain. Team manager Arnel Gatchalion. Team owner JB Martinez. Zoc Atsoy Arboleda. Our games officials for today's match, Crew Chief John Patrick Abragante. Umpire 1, Doy Guevara. Umpire 2, Waimon Matera. Junior MPBL Executive Director, Mr. J.R. Navarro. Junior MPBL Commissioner, Mr. Kate Picasso.
Aloha at our starters brought to us by Doray, Dambola ng Pinoy. It's Reyes III, Enco, Gutierrez, Doruelo, and Tagorda para sa Taytay. Malabon naman will have Clarito, Javier, Ramos, Santos, and Valdez to round out their 5 in this 14 under North Division matchup. And a battle between the two teams that are coming off losses, and similar to that 18 under game na kinover natin kanina, Coach Anton, teams that don't want to get stuck on that 8th spot sa ating team standings and a potential play-in situation.
10th, 9th, and 8th. Yun ang gusto mong ma-avoid. Pero again, if you're at the bottom of the standings naman, you want to at least get to that 10th and 9th spot for a chance for that play-in.
In case you're not familiar nga dito sa ating setup heading into the playoffs, top 4 teams, twice to beat. Right? And kaya nga namin binabanggit that you don't wanna be on that 8, 9, and 10 spot dahil magkakaroon pa ng parang step ladder of sorts. 9 and 10, and winner will go up against 8 for the right to face yung ating number 1 team with a twice to beat advantage. As the scoring festivities is opened up here by Malabon. High energy agad itong mga batang to. Kanina sinasabi natin what it feels to be 18 once again. And ano ba naman yung ibaba pa natin? What it feels to be 14. Kasi may 13 again na eh.
Meron eh. 14 again. So far, drawing blanks, both possessions. Etong Taytay, earlier shot clock expired. This time, ringless, but not the good kind.
Foul will be called kontra kay Doruelo. And an early substitution here para sa Taytay as we see Gutierrez heading to the bench. Replaced by Calvin Zules. As Zules deflects that pass. Malabon will be triggering once again from the baseline.
MC Mejorado not on the floor for Malabon. Surprise, he's their leading scorer, almost 10 points per game.
That time, it's Valdez called for some steps. Two to nothing advantage para sa NYBL Ballers. They get it inside. Couldn't finish off the glass, but there is another bucket. Missing once again was Taytay, Stephen Doruelo. Couldn't get that shot to fall.
A turnover for the side of Malabon, not taking care of that leather in transition.
They go cross court, fighting for 3. It's off. Just one and done para sa Taytay. Yung malamig ang panimula dito ng parehong koponan. Able to draw the contact was Valdez. This is the type of aggression na gusto mong makita if you are struggling to get those points up early.
And you always want to get close to the basket, as the closer you get, the bigger the chances for you to be able to either draw a foul or get the 2 points. Because again, alam naman natin, ang 14 under, not saying that they're not skilled, but the further out you go, the lower the percentage is. I mean, you can say what you want about a 14-year-old that can hit 3-pointers, but that's not really what you want to develop in them early. You wanna have them work from inside to the outside at this young age.
Panahon din kasi ngayon, Coach Anton, no? And you see it even in the pocket leagues that we've covered.
Yep.
Parang dun na-i-in-love yung mga bata. Gawa ng probably yun din ang nakikita nila even at the highest levels of basketball, particularly in the NBA, where threes have been quite kind of the formula for most of the teams.
That's how the game has evolved. That's the Steph Curry effect, as they would call it.
So scoreless is Taytay. Close to 3.5 gone by. Clarito able to deflect that shot by Ladores. And finally, Taytay getting their first field goal. That was a bucket courtesy of Juan Tagorda.
Juan Tagorda just being very aggressive and resilient inside, getting the deuce.
Ball tapped away. It will stay with Malabon. With Taytay rather. Malabon holding on to the slim 1-point lead, 3-2, approaching the 6-minute mark here sa ating first period. Nice drop pass once again, and able to get it to trickle in is Juan Tagorda.
Back-to-back hits, drive, and then the cut, then the pass for the finish.
Clarito, siya naman ang susubok. Shot is off. Sabi mo, 3-pointers may not be. Parang gusto mong pag-andyan, then yes, right?
Yes, but again, at this age group, at this bracket, again, not saying that these kids cannot do it. It's just that you want to be able to develop them from inside going out.
Almost a dipsy-do maneuver nga lang na-convert doon. Daniel Reyes III. Third team foul now para sa Taytay after that loose ball foul was whistled.
Tagorda trying to take that leather away from DJ Medrano.
Almost the halfway mark dito sa ating first period. Taytay now holds the lead 4-3 after struggling for the first 3.5 minutes dito sa ating first quarter. Makakaagaw nga sila dito. This is Reyes III. Short on the layup, so hindi niya pa mahanap yung tempo niya rito. That sidestep maneuver. Hinahanap mong player kanina, Coach Anton. Nandito na para sa Malabon.
Just like that.
There you go, flexing those muscles. It's Don Justin Medrano.
Yun. You're gonna see it again, getting after it. That pass, extra pass underneath. Don Justin Medrano getting that N1 bucket.
Gusto yung mga bata pag nag-flex talaga sila, Coach Anton. Alam mo yung, I don't know if they are already hitting the gym at this early age, no? Na talagang, you know, may bakal na sa pagbubuhat nila. Or it's really more kind of, you know, the push-ups and whatnot. Pero, andun na eh.
I wouldn't be surprised if they hit the gym already.
Pagka pumapound for pound na, yung mga bata.
Wala namang conclusive studies na nagsastunt ng growth yan eh. It's more genetic.
That
really.
is the urban legend.
Yeah, that's the urban
Pag nagbuhat ka
legend.
doon ng maaga.
Di ka nalalaki.
Couple of players trying to wrestle that ball away from Escoto.
Yep, swarming defense. 1-3-1 defense being shown here by Taytay early. Trying to disrupt that offense, not giving them that wing, also not giving the middle.
Runner. Tad off. Good offensive rebound. Will be rewarded with 2 free throws. Is Chazi Baroga para sa Taytay.
And we talked about the 1-3-1 defense by Taytay. The short corners, that's what's going to be open for Malabon. That's something that they can and should exploit. On the other end, Taytay missing on that floater. Pero the offensive rebound. And good things happen when you assume that your teammate is going to miss rather than assume that they're going to make that shot.
Talagang susi. Especially for rebounders and maybe even players that you don't necessarily have a play drawn up for you. Tingnan mo naman yan. MC getting his first bucket here in this ball game.
MC Hebron.
Not LeBron.
Hebron.
It's Hebron.
Kala ko nga nung una, Mac Hebron yan.
Uy, pwede.
Buti na lang nakorek ko eh. MC Mejorado pala.
Lead back to Malabon, 8-7 now. 3 defenders pinayungan that time si Medrano. It's Reyes III. Looking to dance. Good feed to the cutting teammate. Everything but the basket para kay Mejia. Pero another putback para dito kay Baroga.
That's the second offensive rebound for Chazi to get the deuce for his team, Taytay.
Another lead change. This time Taytay up by 1, 9-8. MC missing from the corner. Zulis almost gets the ball stolen from behind. Reyes III. Very unselfish, and MC getting that block against the tallest player on the court, Justin Mejia. Long J, that will fall. Brad Bambo knocking it down.
Drive and kick play, Brad Bambo. That midi is working para dito sa Malabon and Brad Bambo.
Ladores thinking 3. Finds an open Reyes III, splitting the defenders. Another excellent find, but Baroga missing short.
Everything but the bucket. That was a nice drive, and then the dish.
Gandang peke rin naman. Couldn't make it back-to-back jumpers. Was Bambo. They get another opportunity. Short stab. Still, wouldn't work para sa NYBL ballers.
Nakakatuwa yung narinig mo mga magulang dun sa taas. Nagigiyawan pagka nagsumushoot ang kanilang mga chikiting.
May panghihinayang eh.
Oo, no? Talaga
Hindi
nagihiyawan
nahuhulog
sila
eh. Good anticipation there from Reyes III, looking to run once again. This time, takes it all the way to the hoop for 2.
Siya na lang daw for Daniel Reyes.
Very flashy point guard para dito sa Taytay. Final 40 seconds dito sa ating first period. 1 point lead para sa Taytay. Baroga. Good turnaround. Shot just won't fall. This is about a 7-second shot clock, game clock difference. MC, they go to the block. Good spin move on the baseline. Almost an end one para kay Medrano.
There he goes again underneath Don Justin Medrano. Tough player to contend with underneath. Sabi mo nga eh, parang nagwe-weights na. Bato-bato.
And as tall a player as he is, no, talagang mahirap i-contain yung mga ganitong klaseng players at this age division. Just knows how to carve his way inside. Couple of misses though, so lamang pa rin dito ang Taytay. 11-10, final 13.8. Back on the line is Malabon. Couple of free throws this time. It's MC Mejorado getting the first to fall. Tied at 11 now. 2 out of 2 for MC. Balik na naman ang kalamangan sa Malabon NYBL ballers. Steal. And a loose ball foul. And if it would be called against Taytay, that will mean free throws for Malabon.
They are at the penalty. Sa namang side ng Malabon doing a good job keeping their fouls in check. .1
seconds remaining. So free throws. Nagiging susi para dito sa Malabon to end the first period. 1 out of 2 for Escoto. Make this a 2-point ball game. It's Malonzo. Three-pointer won't fall and the buzzer will sound to signal the end of our first period. It's 13-11. 2-point advantage para sa Malabon NYBL ballers. Look at some highlights brought to us by Chef's Magic.
Sharing is caring. Daniel Reyes giving up that leather. But Cas Javier getting that jumper to fall. Again, the assist. Chazi Baroga with the finish on that transition offense by Taytay.
Matatapos nga ang ating first 10 minutes of action. It's 13-11 in favor of Malabon.
You are still watching the Junior MPBL Season 3, and Coach Forster Bambo said that the team has been consistent with their trainings and majority has been together for 2 years now. So the system is already there. But one thing that Malabon has to work on there is yung kanilang turnovers dahil all of their losses were tough losses because of turnovers. Coach also added that Escoto is a player to look out for dahil he can play with his kuyas even though he is only 13 years old. Turning it back to you guys.
Maraming salamat muli. That was CJ Ang with that report. And you always love those players, Coach Anton. No? Parang even at a young age, they're already challenging themselves at a higher age division. And kind of, doon rin na nahihinog yung karamihan ng players talaga eh.
That's how you
Playing
get
against
better.
their
Yep,
peers.
that's how you get better, by playing tougher competition, older players, because you will learn a lot from them. And it is a test of your character, in a sense na, alam mo naman, pag mas matanda, lalo na yung mga 14, 15, 16, di ba? Malaki yung difference yan, kasi yung iba, yung mga 13, kakamature pa lang, mga patanda ng patanda.
Pag nakakakita ka ng ganyang mga players, kina-challenge talaga yung sarili nila, then yeah, of course, how can you not root for these types of players?
How can you not be happy for them? Because they are playing against older players.
4-point lead now para sa Malabon. Zules knocks down the floater. An early timeout gonna be whistled here para sa Taytay. Not liking what they're seeing to begin the second period. As Malabon will have a 4-point advantage courtesy of this fast break layup from Earl Clarito. Hello Kanolaki fan, na mag-uuwi na naman ang ating Chef's Magic Condiments Quarter Scene Sealer, brought to us by our major sponsor, Chef's Magic. From tip-off to the final buzzer, every moment counts, and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic Condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment. So still coming up empty itong Taytay even after that timeout. Malabon continuing to pour it on. Ang ginagamit nilang advantage itong penetration nila. Number of free throws already in this ball game. Free throws number 12 and 13.
That's a lot of free throws to be taking just here in the first quarter. Ito, second quarter. Yung unang puntos nga nila, no? Free throw rin sila nakabutas, and offensive boards going the way of Malabon even after that miss.
Trying to be patient on their offense. Baseline jumper block by Clarito. Haba din ng batang to.
Oh, look at those hops. Getting that block on that jumper.
And he is one player that CJ reported na talagang pwedeng tutukan or pwedeng maasahan din dito for the NYBL ballers.
Dependable, ika nga.
That's a tough shot. Good coverage there coming from Duruelo. Zules gets the ball back. Reyes asking for it. Has 11 to work with. No look. Power dribble. Just couldn't convert. Another try. Denied that time. Kagiyat. Hindi makahanap ng puwang. Reyes will be whistled for a personal.
It's a reach and foul on Earl Clarito as he was going full speed, trying to finish on that break. And a good foul on Daniel Reyes to try and stop that transition offense ng Malabon.
Clarito, medyo masikip in that instance and might not have been expecting that. Was Hans Palcon.
He was going to go to the other side, other corner, trying to make some space for Earl Clarito to operate.
Kick out to the open man. 3 ball on the way and gets it to fall.
1-3-1 offense working for Taytay as they swing the ball from one side to the other.
That's John Rain Ladores nagpaulan in that attempt. Reyes the third. Challenging the defense and was successful. Naman fearless talagang umatake itong si Reyes.
And he's looking for that contact. You look at it there, see? Even with that contact, able to finish is Daniel Reyes. He's not their leading scorer for nothing.
His 4th point of the ball game. And a bonus free throw coming his way as well. So after being down 17-13, pag tawag nung kanilang early timeout, hitting 6 straight now. To take the lead back once again, 19-17, and forcing that turnover kontra Malabon. So this time, it's the NYBL ballers struggling to get their offense going. And mananakawan pa nga ng Taytay.
So now Taytay trying to go 2-0 for today. Gusto rin nila, pareho sila nung kanilang mga kuya.
Minsan parang pressure din eh. No? Nanalo yung kanina eh.
Kailangan.
Di ba? Yeah, the flip side, if ikaw din naman ang Malabon, then you wouldn't want to give yung ano mo rin naman, organization mo no victories. Pauwi ng Malabon.
Gusto mo makabawi ka din. Di pwedeng garong-garon na lang.
Of course, just 2 games between these two teams. So 18 under nga natapos kanina where it was Taytay coming up with that victory. Malonzo misfiring from beyond the arc. 5:37 left dito sa ating first half of action. Nice find, but the shot is short. Rebound battle picked up by Malonzo. Several white shirts though down in transition. Good steal coming from Hans Palcon. Pasa, medyo napalakas. Isladores. Ooh, look at that layup. Or was that a pass? Hindi nga alam ako convert. That time around by Kagiyat. Helter-skelter basketball we're seeing. Reyes the third. Shovel pass. Finally a whistle to stop the play as Cian Kagiyat was fouled. 2 free throws coming up para sa kanya.
The patience of Cian Kagiyat. You're gonna see it here. Ball fake, the pass, one dribble, and then the spin. Getting the foul.
Love the footwork, no? Sa mga big man na ganito palang kabata, may ganun na silang galaw eh. Hindi sila yung paggabigay, then titira na lang kagad.
Bahala na. Oh, they're gonna be patient. Cian Kagiyat, 2 points, 2 rebounds so far in this game.
Trying to up this 4-point advantage, does so. 22-17 now, biggest lead para sa Taytay Hamaka Health Forum with Doc Atoie. As Malabon will call for some time with 4:59 left here in the second. – 22-17, abante pa rin dito ang Taytay Hamaka Health Forum with Doc Atoie kontra Malabon NYBL Ballers in the North Division matchup sa ating 14 under. And after that timeout, mapapakamot ka na nga lang if ikaw Malabon dito, Coach Anton, an immediate turnover.
It's the worst thing that can happen after a timeout, a turnover. Because syempre alam naman natin, you go and formulate a play to try and have them execute, tas biglang turnover, and on the other end, Daniel Reyes with a 3-pointer, double black eye.
Double black eye indeed. And lumolobo na nga ang kalamangan dito ng Taytay. Now at 8, 25-17. They do recover the basketball is Malabon. Valdez battling his way through. Clean-up job. Makukuha naman dito ni Astinos Santos. That's exactly what you need if ikaw ang Malabon dahil dahan-dahang bumibitaw na itong Taytay.
Offensive rebound. Astinos Santos. Can't assume that your teammate is going to make that shot. You gotta assume otherwise. Para ready ka for those extra possessions.
And completes a three-point play. Cutting the lead down to 5 now, 25-20. Some lovely fans loving that they are seeing themselves on the big screen dito sa ating Divine Light Academy.
14-4 run para dito sa side ng Taytay.
Kanina, palitan lang ng lamang eh. No? But this time around, Taytay able to create some cushion. At sila naman ang tatawag ng timeout dito. 4:04 to play here at the half. Exactly 4 minutes left dito sa ating second quarter. Taytay trying to protect this 5-point advantage kontra Malabon, 25-20. After that timeout, a foul will be whistled kontra kay Valdez.
Trying to block that shot was Valdez.
So Lador is on the line para sa Taytay. Free throws number 6 and 7. So kahit paano, mahabol na rin sila in terms of the attempts. Because we were mentioning kanina, Malabon has done a great job trying to get themselves on the line. Although
14 attempts, you mentioned. 7 out of 14, 50%. Ito naman, 3 out of 5 for Taytay. Make that 5 out of 7.
making this a 7-point lead once more. Full court pressure now para sa Taytay. Able to get it ahead, Santos. Good coverage na naman para sa Taytay, no? Kahit na-beat mo na yung press nila, nandun pa rin ang depensa. Santos though, won't be denied.
Second chance opportunity for Astinos in sariling kayod yun, ha?
Well, you did make a point kanina, Coach Anton. Ha? Yun nga, parang kung hindi mo naman makukuha ang bola, that's one way to get your opportunities.
Because a lot of players, you know, I wouldn't say they complain, but they feel bad, no? Pagka walang play na rin na run for them. And we always tell them, for you to be able to get those touches, you know, if plays aren't run for you, go for those offensive rebounds. Ganun na rin yun kasi ang coach, pag nakuha mo yung offensive rebound, eh kung tinira mo yan, or whatever it is you do with it, hindi ka na namin sisihin nun eh. Kasi pinaghirapan mo na yan, sa'yo na yan.
Isukli mo na sa sarili mo, di ba?
Oo, yan yung ano mo, yan na yung price. Whether you kick it out or you go up for that attempt, that's entirely up to you.
Kaya nga second chance opportunity.
Oh.
Pressure once again para sa Taytay. Trying to make it difficult. And they've had forced a number of turnovers already. MC giving it up to Santos. That time, medyo nagmadali. Traveling violation will be called against him.
You see the speed of MC. Who's gonna try to, like what you mentioned at the top of the broadcast, try to hammer out a win for his squad.
Scargiat will be called for a backing violation. Javier putting up that pressure.
He's saying na tinulak daw siya.
Basang-basa mo sa labi niya eh, no?
Hindi naman tayo professional
Oo.
lip reader, pero ayun, eto din.
And babawiin din naman agad ni Javier. He was the one that forced that turnover in the previous play, but this time around, siya rin ang magiging
Siya din,
biktima ng backing violation.
So Javier forcing a turnover, but committing a turnover on his own. Of his own, rather.
Reyes asking for a clear out. No look once more. He just loves those types of passes. 2 seconds to shoot. Jumper is short. Rebound bounces to MC. We'll slow it down para sa Malabon.
Yeah, for Daniel Reyes the third, sometimes his teammates aren't ready for his passes. Ganun kaano yun, kaganda.
And that time around, Jacinto Santos ready for that pass coming from Mejorado. Sila rin yung nag-connect kanina, nung natawagan ng traveling si Santos.
Mukhang favorite target din ito ni MC.
Lead down to 4 now, 27-23. Short on the floater was Reyes. Valdez secures the board. MC now. Calling it out, goes to Santos. Attacks the baseline as a blocking foul. A hold will be whistled here. That will mean free throws para kay Jacinto Santos.
It's
Astinos, rather, sorry.
Chazi Baroga getting called for that foul. Tough matchup for him as Astinos Santos, very mobile, very agile. You gotta be able to stay in front of him, wearing those KQs.
I was just about to say, dahil may magagaling daw yung mga nagsusuot niya, Coach Anton.
Tingnan natin.
Diego de la
Diego
Paz.
de la Paz
Yan.
yung nakikita nating nagsusuot ng ganyan eh.
It's a Bing Bang Boom. Sporting those pink shoes. Couldn't hit on the free throws though, just as we say that.
Pagkabati mo, yun.
Under minute to play here sa ating first half of action. Reyes releases it to Malonzo. Couldn't get a bounce on the 3 ball. Battle for the loose ball. It will stay with Taytay. Good hustle there. Coming from Andres Caide.
Kakapasok lang yan. Already making an impact with his hustle, getting those 50-50 balls.
Hindi man mag-show up sa stat sheet yun, Coach Anton. Di ba? Malaking bagay yan that you are able to create that possession for your team. Couldn't get the 3 though, was Reyes. This is Clarito. Baseline jumper. That's off for Javier.
I'm gonna say Andres trying to stop Astinos Santos from getting that offensive rebound. The motor on this young man.
Mahirap talaga dahil yun nga, malaki rin siya. Right? He has really that ability to know his way inside.
Tapos the energy that he has, the hustle that he has. That's an excellent combination to have.
He already has 9 to lead all scorers and able to cut down the lead to just 1, 27-26. Reyes picking up his dribble. Getting the ball back. This time attacks by himself, denied. Naman yung depensa. Talagang tinatry nilang abangan yung atake dito ni Reyes.
That ball screen and then that strong drive to the basket. Waiting was Don Justin Medrano.
Reyes once again might not have been aware of the shot clock after that inbound. So a turnover here para sa Taytay as Malabon will call for some time. We'll look to draw up one last play to end our second period. 10.1 seconds left dito sa ating first half. Final 10 seconds dito sa ating second period. Malabon trying to score in this possession to take the lead. Heading into our second half, they get it to MC. He runs the full length of the floor. Malakas lang ang tira. Put back won't work for Santos. A second left. The shot did fall, but running out of time was Mejorado rather. Diyan na nga matatapos ang ating first half of action. Mahirap na tira pa pumasok para dito nga kay MC as we look at some highlights brought to us by Chef's Magic.
Of course, Daniel Reyes doing the damage for the side of Taytay. Earl Clarito with that drive para naman sa Malabon. But again, ito, floating inside, getting the deuce for Taytay just to be able to give him that small bit of space in this game.
Smallest of margins, 27-26. Abante nga ang Taytay heading into the second half. At the half, it's 27 to 26. Taytay holding on to his 1-point advantage contra Malabon in this 14 under North Division matchup. Couple of highlights before we break it down for you. So we see Clarito, his lone basket in that first half, looking to do more damage here in the second half of action. As Baroga also trying to chip in here para sa Taytay. And some numbers dito, Coach Anton, in this low-scoring affair.
Low scoring affair indeed. 27 to 26. Taytay is up. Not shooting particularly well. Both squads 25% for Taytay, 30% for Malabon. With surprising as etong Taytay forcing more turnovers, and the points of turnovers 19 for Taytay, only 1 para dito sa Malabon rebound battle. And what's keeping Malabon alive is the 30 rebounds compared to just 22 for Taytay. For Malabon, you have Medrano with 6 of the 30. And then the assist department not too far, 7 for Taytay, 5 for Malabon. But again, we look at the turnovers, 6 for Taytay and 15 for Malabon. That's the reason why itong Taytay is up by just a solid parry point.
Really not much separating both these teams, no? 7 and 8 din sa ating team standings. But before we resume our second half of action, a look at our fan of the game brought to us by True T. Ice-T, spotting someone in the crowd who's been cheering non-stop, full of energy, and bringing all the good vibes here in this game. And you know what they say, the coolest fan deserves the coolest Ice-T. Congratulations to our fan of the game. You're getting a refreshing treat from True T Ice-T, a no sugar added Ice-T. Stay cool with True T Ice-T. The goodness of iced tea without the sugar.
Saktong-sakto para sa mga may mga diabetic. Itong True Tea, iced tea, and just overall for health. Trying to cut down sugar. Lalo na pag medyo nagkakaedad na. Katulad ko.
Sabihin ko rin sana katulad ko eh.
Yun, no?
Well, CJ Yang is still a very young individual. Yeah, so pwede pa siguro. Pwede pa.
Pwede pang sugar, no?
She wouldn't mind people being sweet as well, no?
Siyempre.
As third quarter of action will resume, it's Malabon getting first crack. Trying to retake the lead after being down by as much as 5. Valdez, look at that move. Trying to be aggressive, but ball snatched away. Reyes, another no-look. Kagia, PP hit, and gets a bucket underneath.
That's the patience that we're talking about. That time, they were ready for that no-look pass of Daniel Reyes III.
Clarito. That time, a bit overzealous was Zules, trying to deny that baseline.
It's a blocking foul on Zules.
May ipit dito. Shadowed by 2 defenders. Is Brad Bambo able to release it, but stolen by Reyes as a foul given up here by Malabon.
That reach-in foul, trying to get that ball back. Leon Escoto.
Speaking of back, let's head back to CJ Ang for report.
Thank you, Jaime. Coach Arthur Almazan said that his starters are not the strongest dahil they will base on who they see in trainings. Biro pa nga ni Coach na ang problema nila is hindi daw niya kilala itong mga players na nandirito dahil hindi nga niya nakikita sa ensayo. But kidding aside, it is really frustrating na hindi sila nakukumpleto sa ensayo. Kaya hirap talaga sa execution in games. Coach also shared his sentiments for Kagiat dahil napansin ni Coach na medyo nawala yung aggressiveness sa paglalaro. So hopefully, this will be a bounce-back game for him. Jaime and Coach Anton.
Maraming salamat, CJ. Well, certainly, as with any team, Coach Anton, minsan talaga, you know, the availability of the players is quite a challenge, right? Kung club team, particularly, syempre, yung school-based squads natin, they would have that luxury to have their players, you know, within their school.
Their schools, yep, when they practice. And plus, the familiarity is gonna be there because either kaklase mo yan, kabatch mo, best friend mo.
So it's 30-26. So Taytay still able to create this cushion na hindi nga nila hinahayaan makabalik ng tuluyan itong Malabon. But Valdez continuing on his aggressive attacks. Finally rewarded with 2 points.
It was a great press break para dito sa Malabon, getting Valdez the 2 points.
Stagorda bumping bodies against Valdez at maaagawan na nga siya dito. Talagang mga 14 years old, no? May mga ganun na rin sila eh. Body bumping and that penetration wouldn't convert, but Elijah Escoto will be rewarded with 2 free throws.
So you see, etong Malabon, they are pushing the pace, trying to get as many fast break points as they can. During the half, they only finished with 6 fast break points, so they want to be able to up that pace and jack those numbers up.
So Juan Tagorda in that earlier play was called for his 4th personal foul.
Ooh,
Quite a
early.
development para dito sa Taytay.
Early foul trouble for Tagorda.
2 out of 2 para kay Escoto. We're tied at 30 now. 7-26. Left dito sa ating third period. Doruelo able to find an opening. Tiniloy-tuloy. Balik ang kalamangan sa Taytay. Look at Clarito. Beautiful looking move, but a turnover para sa Malabon.
Losing the leather after that spin. Some contact, but not enough for our officials to merit a whistle.
Lilipat na naman. That time on the other side, but Doruelo couldn't convert. Wala namang problema. Napaganda pa daw para dito kay Sian Caguiat.
Getting that offensive rebound. We always talk about this. Can't assume your teammate is going to make that shot. You got to assume that he's going to miss so that you'll be ready for those offensive opportunities.
Sinasabi mo kanina, Coach Anton, yung pinaghihirapan talaga yung mga baskets nila. In that instance, he was even out-positioned by Valdez.
Yep.
Still able to find a way to get that rebound. Couldn't convert on the 3-point play though. Doruelo loses his balance and turns the ball back over to Malabon.
The opportunities are there. They just need to convert on them. Talking about etong Taytay when it comes to those offensive rebounds. And Malabon, who was up in the rebounding department, now ang Taytay lumalapit na ng bahagya. We are now at 30-25 rebounds.
Doruelo almost coming up with that steal. Kita mo pati yung shrieks dito ng crowd natin, Coach Anton. No? Nakikita nila na very dangerous yung ibang plays. Pero pag bata, talagang all out.
All out.
Fouls piling up as well. 4 para sa Taytay, 3 para sa Malabon. And we're not even halfway through dito sa ating third period.
Mambo missing that short corner jumper after that drive and dish attempt.
They go to the corner. Kiambao, that shot, Doruelo rather would rattle out. Ladores couldn't finish off the window. Third try. And finally, showing them how it's done is Justin Mejia.
And Justin Mejia, that shot, he was very patient with it. He got it from the 15-foot line, took his time, got that shot.
Santos ayaw on that attempt. Chance na naman to add to the 6-point lead para sa Taytay. This is their biggest lead of the game so far. Approaching the halfway mark dito sa ating third period. They go to Mejia once again. Good fake. Just not the finish.
Couple of defenders on blocking his way, talking about Mejia.
Bambo. Awkward looking shot. Good coverage from Mejia. And an end one for guess who, Coach Anton?
Astinos Santos.
I would make the argument na maybe half of his buckets came from these types of effort plays na talagang, yun nga, not assuming that the shot will convert, just putting yourself in a position to get those offensive rebounds and taking full advantage of his height and might.
And again, foul counted play, getting that 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Astinos Santos currently with 3 offensive rebounds, make that 4 offensive rebounds. All of his rebounds have come from the offensive end. Tamo naman yun, di ba?
Kumbaga doon pa lang alam mo na that he really has that knack, or that nose for the ball. Ika nga, binawian din naman kaagad dito ni Sian Kagia, ditong si Santos. And his turn to have 2 free throws. Both teams now in the penalty.
Talagang ganun eh, no? Pag ikaw yung nakashoot on the other end, ikaw din naman ang makaka-foul.
There's really something about that
There
trend.
is, there is. And, you know, one of our colleagues, si Charles Baetiong, we talk about it. Hindi ko talaga ma-explain. Sabi sa kanya, hindi ko alam ano ba yun, kung theory yan o phenomenon.
Pambansang Bay. Charles Baetiong. Steal from the backcourt. And look at that shot from Ladores. Adjusting mid-air. But it wasn't Ladores giving up that foul. It's Kagiat.
Yun.
Breaking the phenomenon.
Yun, breaking yung ating sinasabing usual occurrence.
Just unfortunate para sa Taytay. Penalty na nga sila dito. And both teams are already in the penalty. So it would be free throws for the last 4 and 13 of our third. First free throw won't fall though para kay Bertol. Converts on the second, make that 14 out of 25 from the charity stripe itong Malabon. Firing for 3 and getting it to fall. All the confidence in the world para dito kay Ladores.
Oh, he was the one earlier who got that foul, that steal, and then the putback. Ngayon, pulling up for the 3, top of the key.
Tried to trigger it quickly in yung opensa nitong Malabon, catching Taytay a bit off guard. Credit ito si Cas Javier, no? Parang may just knew na naglalag yung depensa. Missing on the first. So free throws hasn't been the best friend nitong Malabon so far.
Medyo ano sila dyan, no? Naghihirap.
Kakalog pa nga palabas yung pangalawa for Javier. So still a 10-point advantage. The biggest lead para sa Taytay so far in this game, 43-33. Chris Reyes finds Ladores. Knocks down the 3, however, tumapak siya dito sa ating sideline.
Sayang, no? John Rain Ladores trying to make it rain from deep. Would have been back-to-back 3-pointers for him.
I think nakadalawa na rin siya in that first period. Had his first. We see MC back in the ball game. Couldn't finish off the glass. Another offensive rebound para sa Malabon. And the putback will work para kay Lohan Cator.
This time, Lohan Cator is the culprit for those offensive boards. Paglabas ni Astinos, meron ka namang Cator.
Another 3-point try. Hitting back iron was Malonzo. As a loose ball foul will be whistled against Malabon, it appears. That will mean free throws. Not quite sure who the foul was called against. So our officials will troop to our table. Because both teams are already in the penalty. So it would be called against Stephen Doruelo. And free throws down the floor for Malabon. Yep. So it's Medrano. Chance to cut this 8-point lead down. Rin nga, talaga nagsastruggle from
hindi talaga
the free throw line. Yes. Sa dami ng attempts na meron sila.
14 out of 28 from the free throw area. Make that 14 out of 29. That's below 50%. And we always talk about it, that 50%, yan naman ang ano mo, personal, personal, it has to be 50%.
3-point try once more. Malakas na naman. Look at Cator. High up for that rebound. Able to get it ahead. The spin. Ooh, tough finish. What a move from Casabier.
I was going to say, Casabier did not see his teammate who was down court already. Si Bertol was there.
Lead is down to 6. Kagia denied by Cator. Good effort dito para kay Cator in such limited minutes here in the third period. MC weaving his way through, trying to feed Cator, but turnover instead.
And they're taking away Daniel Reyes from this game. You see the denial. You've got Adiel Bertol. Look at that defense. Dikit na dikit.
Who could blame them? Dahil alam nga nila na he's the catalyst. So we have a coach's challenge here in that previous play where Malabon was arguing yung pasa daw ni MC was deflected by a blue shirt. Will try to feed. Oh, okay. Did appear like it was deflected by Stephen Duruelo. And ball will stay with Malabon. Successful challenge with 2:03 remaining dito sa ating third quarter.
Even we missed that, no? In real time. Akala natin, di lang nasalo. Nilohan.
Looking for a friend. They get it outside. Runner. And will convert para kay ADL Bertol. 6 straight now para dito sa Malabon. Making it a 4-point ball game, 43-39. Reyes. Go inside. Powering his way through is Tagorda for 2.
That's what you want to see. The aggressiveness still there for Taytay to be able to get to the basket, get those points, those easy buckets in the lane.
Reyes makakaagaw. Escoto. Good find to Kagiat. Couple of white shirts sumalubong as a foul will be called. Sian. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, I like the up fake. What I find questionable is the spin. You go for the up fake, just go up with it.
Kumagat naman eh.
Oo kumagat na eh. So hindi mo na kailangan umikot pa. Kasi pag ikot mo, naabutan ka na. I mean, although he did get that foul, could have been an easier bucket had he just gone up strong with it.
Misses on the first. Makes the second. So after Malabon was able to break this down to a 4-point lead, it's now back up to 7, 46-39 with 1 minute and 20 left dito sa ating pangatlong yugto. Full court pressure here para sa Taytay. Trying to force a turnover, and indeed, they do so. Ramos unable to find a teammate. Nabigla sila dun sa binitawang full court pressure na yun.
And that's excellent defense. You surprise your opponent with that.
Takbo dito ang Malabon, challenging the defense of Reyes. Layup a tad too strong there para kay Ramos, leading to a fast break attack for Taytay and converted by Malonzo.
Picture-perfect transition offense. Gab Malonzo with the finish for Taytay. And again, we hate to say it.
Ito nga yung fast break of the game natin, brought to us by Larga International Logistics Incorporated. I think you were trying to make a point, Coach Anton, that after Malonzo made that basket,
Committed a foul.
he succumbed to the phenomenon.
Ang magandang tawag natin sa phenomenon na yan.
Para imagine, no, if you indeed do that. No? So after 6 baskets, or 5 baskets even,
All out ka na.
all out ka na.
Ang sarap nga bilangin eh, no? Kung ilang beses nangyayari yun.
Valdez, you're back in. Upo muna si Medrano. 8-point deficit pa rin kinakaharap dito ng Malabon. Only 52 seconds remaining here in the third. They get it to Reyes. Finds Malonzo. Running out of space here sa ating baseline. Ball goes back to the NYBL ballers. MC. Contra Reyes. That's a good matchup. Ooh, good feed, but denied by Tagorda. Gusto ko rin yung attitude ni Tagorda dito. 4 na fouls na yan, Coach Anton.
Still being aggressive, going for those, going to challenge those shots. But MC, the drive and drop play, nga lang medyo
Nahabol pa.
wasn't able to get that shot off in time.
About a 3-second shot clock, game clock difference. Taytay could hold for virtually the last shot. Doruelo. Good extra pass. Another cleanup job this time by Doruelo. 3 seconds remaining. Just 2 now. A second left. Javier will run out of time, as the buzzer will sound to signal the end of our third period. And after makalapit itong Malabon to just 4 points, a run from Taytay will hike the lead back up to double digits at 10 points, as we look at some highlights brought to us by Chef's Magic.
That time you're going to see Malonzo with that drive. In that third quarter, you saw Daniel Reyes being defended well, man-to-man. Yun ang ginawang depensa. But again, Gab Malonzo getting the finish in transition for Taytay.
Heading into our final 10 minutes of action, it's 50-40. Abante pa rin ang Taytay. Another lucky fan ang magwawagi ng ating Chef's Magic Condiments Quarter Scene Stealer, brought to us by our major sponsor, Chef's Magic. From tip-off to the final buzzer, every moment counts, and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic Condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment. Taytay getting first crack dito sa ating fourth period. But unfortunately, they will open up the quarter with a turnover, as Enko will be called for steps.
Not how you want to start this game, especially you have that lead and you want to be able to protect that and keep that momentum going. Si Mejorado taking it from baseline to baseline with that floater.
Talagang kailangan mo mag-iingat with the type of player that MC Mejorado is para sa Malabon. Hindi pa nga siya nag-iinit ng tuluyan dito.
He is the leading scorer for the side of Coach Bambo.
Tagorda, short stab, malakas. Picked up by Malabon. Mejorado, able to get it ahead. Escoto splitting his defenders. What a move! Except He will be called for a traveling violation. Kaya pala ang ganda ng galaw.
Kaya pala nakalusot.
Napangiti na lang si Elijah Escoto dun sa pito na yun.
Wasn't sure if that was a Yugo step or a hop, skip, and jump.
Three-pointer is off. Kagia thought about the three. One dribble pull-up, knocks it down.
It's a very patient offense for Sian.
A dozen now para kay Sian. MC, ginagawang cones ang kanyang defenders but he turns it over. Kagiat ahead of the pack. Through the middle for another bucket.
Back-to-back hits for Sian. Earlier a mid-range jumper, this time taking it strong to the hole.
14 now for Kagiat and lead is up to 12. Medrano will answer para sa Malabon.
Bilis naman ang bawi doon ng Malabon, but they're gonna need some stops. You can't trade buckets. Remember, you are down. You want to be able to cut into this lead.
Kagiat. Kick it out. Ladores. Now Doruelo. As a traveling violation. Stepping was it?
Stepping, yep. On the sideline.
I've seen that a number of times. In this game in particular.
Negative step. Negative step yun. You go back foot and then you go forward. Kung saan na Achilles.
Oh, yeah.
Kaya sabi ko, hindi ko gagawin yun. It's a fairly new move, that negative step.
Escoto making up for that earlier turnover. Cutting the lead once again. Back to a single-digit ball game, 54-46. Some pressure here from the defensive end para sa Malabon. As Malonzo says, let's slow it down. Tagorda. Kick out Ladores. He will try for another three. Malakas. Offensive rebound. Mejia, and he will be fouled by Valdez. That's 4 as well on Valdez. As Mejia is on the line here para sa Taytay. First free throw will rattle out. Trying to be as disruptive as they could itong fans ng Malabon.
Well, they're gonna need all the help that they can get to be able to overhaul this deficit.
Ano naman yung rebound na yon coming from Malonzo. Mala RKO out of nowhere. And we were just saying that negative step. Nabiktima na naman
Yun
dito
na naman,
ang
diba?
Taytay. That's the third time in this ball game where they were called for that same turnover. And I would argue it's the same spot.
Same ganyang side niya. And after that turnover, remember si Escoto got that
Deja vu.
Ganun ulit ang nangyari.
Lead down to 6 once again, 54-48. So take another look at that Escoto escape. Unimpeded. With 7:01 remaining here in the fourth, we have a Taytay timeout. Some lucky coaches naman ang ating feature sa ating Chef's Magic Quarter Scene Stealer. From tip-off to the final buzzer, every moment counts and so does every meal. Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic Condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment. Great block from Medrano. That's a stop you're looking for if ikaw ang Malabon. Trying to bring the 6-point lead down. Mejorado stepping back. Pick and roll with Valdez. Just unable to convert. Medrano though able to keep it alive. Powering his way through for yet another 2. Binigyan na naman tayo ng flex, Coach Anton.
Konting get off me. Yan eh. Konting get off me yan. That's the LeBron Selly.
Dalawa pa ang nakapayong sa kanya doon. Azules will be called for his 5th and final foul.
One less big for the bigs of Malabon to contend with.
Papalit sa kanya dito is Gab Malonzo. Medrano trying to make this a one-possession ball game. Does so. 54-51. Malabon, Taytay led by as much as 12. And similar to yung game natin kanina, Coach Anton, talagang pinipiso-piso nitong Malabon NYBL bowlers.
Mahabol, and you're gonna hope that it's gonna be enough for Malabon this time.
Pero same din ng Taytay 18 under team na weathering every storm na dinadala ng Malabon as we see Doruelo hitting on that attempt. Another excellent pass. Escoto though. Nailang. Dahil ang ganda ng recovery ng depensa doon ni Doruelo.
He made that shot, so alam mong ganado yan. Bababa at bababa yan. Alam mo naman, pag nakakashoot ka,
Kumakaripas yan.
oo, pumped up eh. Meron pa nga yung tawag, quote-unquote, takbong mayaman.
After a basket kung
Pogi.
sinasabi mo after a basket, pwedeng mag-foul. After a basket, iisa lang ang takbo niyan.
Yun.
Lumusot ang pasa. Clarito picks it up. MC. Able to get it inside. Medrano barreling his way through once again. That time, foul will be whistled and a push will be called kontra kay Malonzo. And ito ang favorite shape natin.
Square. Tsaka yung universal.
Yan. Oh, parang hocus-pocus na.
Mina-magic.
Oo.
Chef's magic. Kaikot-ikot.
Tantalizing.
Hypnotizing.
Yan, yan. 56-51, sila 5-point lead. Doruelo. Nahuling hinihila daw si Valdez. For Doruelo. So he only has 4, it appears. I thought he already had 4. Clarito is pass deflected. It will stay with Malabon. 12 to work with.
Nice deflection by Malonzo to try and disrupt the baseline play.
And ito na nga. Enough disruption to cause that turnover. It will go back Taytay's way.
DJ Medrano stepping on that baseline.
Sila Torres. Now Tagorda. Tagiat attacking strong na baseline. Good feed to Tagorda. Met atop by Medrano. 2 free throws coming up para kay Tagorda.
You know, normally he's just gonna take that short jumper, but this time, again, the patience, get that one dribble, inch your way closer to the basket for that higher percentage.
First one rattles out. So a bit of a struggle dito para sa Taytay in the 4th period to get these free throws. Yan, talagang may distraction na
Meron eh, may humihiyaw.
nakasama eh. At that time, able to make that adjustment was Tagorda.
Could be the parents, the friends, family. Actually, hindi mo alam kung kakampi or ano eh.
Basta nandito sila sa ating
Oo.
bleachers.
Sumisigaw. Kita niyan on your upper left.
57-51. Full court pressure once again. Almost a 5-second violation. They get it into Medrano as we see Mejorado holding on to his right quad, it appears. Still down on the floor is MC.
Holding on to his right thigh. Yeah? Mukhang baka na Charlie horse. Ayun yung natuhod ka on your thigh and it feels like it's cramping up. That's what a Charlie horse is. Just if you want to get to know what that reference is about.
Take another look at what caused that. At the top of your screens is MC trying to get that basketball. Ayun na nga.
Tumama.
Exactly how you...
Inadvertent naman. Masakit yan, ha? Totoo, yan, Charlie horse. Pag natamaan ka ng tuhod sa iyong thigh or sa hita mo. Parang ang feeling niyan, parang ang pinupulikat. I'm sure you know how that feels. Yung pagtulog ka, tapos pinulikat ka. I hate that. Yung kinakramps ka, tulog, tapos magigising ka.
Magigising ka. Sa sakit eh, no?
But he's up on his own two legs, so that's good. Yeah, doon tumama.
The right knee of Malonzo. But you mentioned, yun nga, it didn't appear to be intentional. Trying to deny lang talaga yung bola dito kay MC.
Pero kailangan mo sabayan. Eh. Ang hirap naman sabayan niya ni MC. He's very quick, very fast, very shifty.
We've seen a number of times how he has been able to break down the defense all by himself. No? Parang one-man press. So kung may ayaw mo talagang pakuhain ng bola dito sa Malabon, may Horado indeed is the right player to deny. Escoto will lose it out of bounds. Turnover here para sa Malabon.
Coach Bambo, you see there. Bola daw dapat nila. Tapik daw.
Still a long way to go. Even if a couple of turnovers here para sa Malabon, not helping their cause. Malonzo losing his footing. As a 3 and the K will be whistled kontra kay Tagorda.
Bit too long inside the paint was Tagorda.
Trying to address a wet spot on the floor.
Okay na daw, okay na.
Tumatakbo pa naman ang ating...
ready na eh.
This is Escoto. Ooh! Valdez caught, giving an illegal pick. And if that's Valdez, that will be his 5th, I believe.
Yun na nga.
So a player we haven't seen in quite some time is itong si Astinos rather.
Astinos, yep. Unique name, no? Astinos. Saan kaya galing yun? The grandfather's name, no? Is it a mixture of his mom and dad's name? Ganyan eh.
Hindi na nga. Immediately, he is fouled and he will head to the line on the other end. 5 fouls na rin itong si Tagorda. So that will be the 4th team foul pa lamang para dito sa Taytay. So no free throws just yet. Clarito. Ooh. Pass just a bit too strong. Intended for Javier. So the opportunity is coming the way of Malabon, Coach Anton. Pero tinatapon nila itong mga opportunities na to.
You gotta be able to capitalize on those types of events na hindi nakakapuntos itong side ng Taytay or nagkaka-turnover. Because again, you wanna be able to overhaul this lead. You are getting the stops. You just gotta get the makes.
Through the middle they go. Good defense from Medrano. Denying that attempt coming from Duruelo. Escoto floating it up. Off to the left. Rebound battle. Clarito looking to save it. But Reyes smartly getting the ball back para sa Taytay. Duruelo. Rack attack.
Yep. Jackknifing his way. Getting the deuce in transition.
Just as we were saying, Coach Anton.
Back-to-back turnovers for Earl. Earl Actually, it was a pass that was a bit too strong this time in transition. Somewhat
Nadiupo muna
out
nga
of
siya dito.
control. Yeah.
So another player down. Might be a case of cramps.
Let's hope it is just a case of cramps.
Tower fast break of the game. Brought to us by Larga International Logistics Incorporated. Total, palabas naman na yung Street Fighter movie, no? Jackknife na lang din ang tatawag natin.
Yun yung somersault kick, di ba? Ni Guile. Alam namin yan. Kasi nung grade 7, nilalaro namin yan sa galeria. Sa Robinsons.
Sa Game Masters ba yan? May Game Masters
Circus. Hindi pa na siguro na
Game Masters na nung time ko dyan doon. Enko. Kakalog palabas. Santos another board. Javier has Reyes to beat. Kontra Chempong Galao. Would have been an end one. But still, better outcome para dito sa Malabon after a couple of turnovers in their previous possessions.
Is that right? That's the fourth of Daniel Reyes?
Yeah, we've seen a number of players na gumagraduate na dito.
And if that's the fourth on Daniel Reyes, that's crucial. So we all know the kind of player Daniel Reyes is, and he is the main guy for Coach Al Salazar. Yung mga fans na napapanood natin.
So it's back to a 6-point ball game, 59-53. Enko feeds Dorruelo. Rebounded once more by Santos. MC back in the ball game after that injury scare kanina. Getting an end one. Look at the reaction of Mejorado.
He says, finally, I get some points on the board again. 10 points, 5 rebounds, couple of assists for MC Hebron. Mejorado.
Hindi nagpapigil eh.
Wala. Bahala kayo sa buhay nyo.
Getting the chest bump as well from his teammate. The smallest guy on the floor.
Getting a chest bump from one of the biggest players on the floor.
Showing us how tough he is.
Hindi
naman umatras eh.
Hindi. Chest bump kung chest bump.
Down to a one possession ball game now, 59-56. After Mejorado able to complete that 3-point play. 2:45 left to play. Ladores another 3. Too strong. Picked up by MC. Goes behind the back. To the left side, Javier. Eagle eye from our officials.
You saw it.
Parang yung angle niya kasi might not have caught it eh. Parang mas kita natin dito sa angle natin eh.
Anong natin eh. Tanaw natin dito.
Another 3 para sa Taytay. Overshooting. Was Kagiyat. Falling in love with a couple of threes here are the boys in blue. MC. Another bucket. It's MC time. It's hammer time.
It's hammer time. There you go. MC Mejorado. So nice. You gotta see it twice. The bump, the spin, the one-hander, the floater. Hammering out those 2 points is MC Mejorado.
Still 59-58, approaching the 2-minute mark dito sa ating fourth and final quarter. Malabon, this is the closest they have been once again. 59-58. Last 2 minutes na nga tayo sa Divine Light Academy. And Las Piñas, players on the floor fighting for it. Santos will recover, but a jump ball, says our officials. A ball possession, it will stay with the Malabon NYBL ballers.
Golden opportunity to take this lead. Tie at the very least, but take the lead for Malabon.
Down by as much as 12 at one point in this ball game. Taytay, talagang hindi nila hinahayaan na makalapit ng tuluyan itong Malabon. So indeed, a golden opportunity as you pointed out. The number of players have fouled out as well para sa Taytay. Almost another 5-second violation. Mejorado na naman getting the foul, not the bucket. But a chance to take the lead from the stripe.
Loves that one-handed floater. Talking about MC Mejorado zigging and zagging his way into the lane.
Kakasabi ko lang na number of players have already fouled out dito sa Taytay. Add one more to that growing number.
Another one bites the dust.
This
Kanta
time
yun
it's
eh.
Ladores.
Yun.
Their three-point sniper. Parang uso dito yung headband sa Malabon team, Coach Anton. Yung pula. I
Pula.
saw Medrano sporting it.
Yeah, ito. Yeah. Mejorado
MC,
has it.
oo, has it.
There, that one that you're seeing. Nasuot ni MC.
The heart on this kid, Coach Anton, no? Na parang hinihingi niya rin yung bola eh.
Main man nila yan eh. Ties the game up at 59 apiece. There's your fans.
Delighted to see this ball game tied up at 59 as MC breaks the deadlock.
Yun.
Abante na ngayon ng Malabon, 60-59.
Okay lang, may butal.
Reyes trapped, able to release it. Malonzo pulling up from the baseline, too strong. And it will go back to Malabon.
Si MC Mejorado was there. Mejia tapped that ball out of bounds.
Pero credit MC rin, no? Parang
Lumalaban
hindi naman niya
din
na makuha. Pero disrupting Mejia enough na hindi niya makuha yung rebound ng tuluyan. MC once again weaving his way through the middle. That time denied by Malonzo and Mejia.
Timed that one perfectly. They waited for him to get inside the lane. Got that block. They knew exactly what MC was gonna do. He was gonna take it strong.
Trigger from the baseline. Javier able to find Mejorado. Another floater and another bucket. MC!
Hammer time! Short corner floater.
3-point lead, but another player falling on the trap of the phenomenon. A bucket and a foul. Hindi mo naman yun. He just loves that shot.
Yep.
Parang basang-basa niya eh.
Tsaka tansyado niya.
Reyes has been stifled here in the second half. Enko, they go underneath to the reverse. Kagiat, a bucket.
Sian Kagiat still keeping the fight para dito sa side ng Taytay.
MC Mejorado na naman. Keeping the fight, but MC, talagang may tubig pa siya pampatay ng apoy dito ng Taytay.
Wow! How do you like that? That's 9 points. All from MC Mejorado. Take a look at that again. Ball fake. And then that one-handed layup, that floater.
Nagising pa ata siya doon after niya matuhod kanina.
Oo.
Anton. Time out muna tayo with 46.6 seconds left. Malabon up by 3. Back with the last 46.6 dito sa ating ball game. It's Malabon this time holding on to this 3-point advantage. Javier looking for a friend, and that's the stop na gusto mo if ikaw ang Taytay. And look at the disappointment on Malabon's bench.
It was an opportunity for them to increase this lead, kill some time as well, use up some clock.
They go to Reyes. Now Kagiyat. Malonzo, the spin cycle, off balance. Santos secures the rebound. MC would look to slow things down. Has been their magic man. Mejorado with a pull-up three. Gets it to fall! Hammer!
That's hammer time for MC Mejorado. 12 points on this kid alone.
This guy's unconscious, Coach Anton.
Woo!
Kailangan pala magpatuhod muna tayo.
Kailangan, next time nga papatuhod daw. Hindi, wag kay Charles, masakit. But you're gonna see it again. High ball screen. No defender switching. That's a Jamorant Selly with the grenade. Launching it to the bench of Taytay. Turning his back. Covering his ears for that explosion.
Parang may disbelief pa eh. Parang ganito ba talaga ako kainit?
Yung Jamorant niya, yung mitya ng granada. And then he covers his ears.
2 of 2 though para sa Taytay to make this a 4-point ball game, 67-63. So by no means out of the woods itong Malabon, even if talaga nag-aapoy itong si MC Hebron Mejorado. 15.1 seconds left. Both teams in the penalty. Taytay has been able to force a number of turnovers even in the inbound pa lang. You need one more of those if ikaw naman itong Taytay Hamaka Health Forum with Doc Atoie.
And again, you have to be able to go and get that clean inbound, get that ball in play. Again, you're gonna ask me, I'm pretty sure, what do you do? Quick 2 if it's there, and then you play the foul game. If the 3 is there, go take that 3. But again, for this 14 and under division, go for that quick 2. Go for that quick 2 and you play the foul game.
This is the same scenario where Malabon found themselves in, where they committed a 5-second inbound violation. Able to get it in to MC, and there's the foul. So make or miss, it would still be a 2-possession ball game. .9 seconds left in this game. MC Mejorado, 22 points, make that 23. Even yung free throws niya talagang, alam mo yun?
Di na nga tumatalon Malakas ang katawan ni MC. And then that's the 13th point just on MC alone.
The heave stolen away by Clarito. By Escoto rather. And another foul given up here by Taytay. That time around Enko committing the foul.
So with the looks of things, just the finishing touches from MC Mejorado. At, hindi sila papatalo kasi kanina nanalo yung Taytay. Bawi tayo sa mga kuya.
Yung habol na ginawa dito ng Malabon, when they took the lead, naalagaan din naman nila. Reyes will miss on that 3-point try. As Malabon NYBL ballers avenging ang kanilang mga kuya. So it would be a split in our first 2 ball games of this Saturday afternoon. A 7-point victory para sa Malabon kontra Taytay. 72-63 will be our final score. Taytay led for majority of this ball game, Coach Anton. But yun nga, hammer time happened.
Hammer time indeed. MC Mejorado. That's the only narrative. That's the only story in this ball game. During this fourth quarter, that rally, that one stop at a time, couple of makes, couple of stops, swing the possession to their side, and in this particular instance, swing the momentum to the side of MC Mejorado. The last 15 points, sa kanya lahat yun. Sa kanya lahat yung kalahati ng 30 na ginawa.
Imagine that. The smallest guy on the floor, the biggest heart, the biggest game, and talagang when Malabon needed him the most, certainly stepped up para sa NYBL ballers, and he will have a conversation with our CJ Yang.
Together with me is our Chef's Magic Player of the Game, MC Mejorado. MC, ano yung tumatakbo sa isip mo kanina nung tinira mo yung tres?
Ano po, kumpiyansa po ako kasi nandami ko rin po na shoot kaya tinira ko po yun.
MC, sino yung mga gusto mong batiyan at pasalamatan?
Paul, pinapasalamatan ko po si Dad kasi nanalo po kami, and kay Daddy, Mommy, and kay Tita Hope, Tito Abel, and sa coaches ko po and sa BLB family, and kay Alas Dotaro po, and sa lahat po ng mga kaibigan ko and sa teammates ko po na nasa likod.
Thank you and congratulations, MC. Get to know our Hustle Club defensive player as I turn you over to Jaime and Coach Anton.
Maraming salamat, CJ, and congratulations once again, MC Hebron Mejorado, our Chef's Magic Player of the Game. Kanyang front court partner, Don Justin Medrano naman ang ating ihiranging Hustle Club Defensive Player of the Game. 7 points to go with 9 rebounds. Kanyang fellow red headbander mula sa Malabon. And that will be a wrap for our 14-under matchup between Malabon and Taytay. Coming right up is the first of a 3-game set between the mga bagong San Juan Mighty Warriors and the Quezon Junior Huskers. Diyan lamang po kayo. More of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL sa aming pagbabalik.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang